Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Prison Architect. All technical difficulties may or may not be resolved by this point in time. I have no idea, don't look at me. Look, if it crashes, I've got the autosave turned way up. You should be able to see it here. It's now on a 2-minute timer, so minimal progress will be lost at this point, though it may cause slowdowns every 2 minutes. I don't know, all I know is in 2 hours 50 minutes game time, 23 more prisoners are turning up and we are not prepared. I think we could use about 15 workmen just to help. I probably should have put them near the deliveries end of the prison. Let's just expand this a bit. So maybe fit a few more things in. Where on earth is the deliveries? There. Right, that may or may not get things in faster. Electrical cable there, that's because I think I queued for a metal detector there. I got alright, it's been a couple of days since I played. I've been trying to figure out ways to get around the technical limitations I have been coming across. Can't do it, so we'll just deal with it. What are you doing awake? What's everyone doing awake? Do they have too much sleep? Let's check the regime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours of sleep. It's probably about right. They've only been awake for a few minutes, I think, so shouldn't be an issue. Let's just let it be. So it's free time, and they choose to solitary, and they choose to do nothing. He wants to shower. Does he need that door opening? He does. Maybe we should force them out of the cells for a shower time. Yeah, let's do that. Let's change the minimum security because apparently it's messing up a bit. So they start with an hour of showering, then the free time and everything else. So come on, get out. So much solitary. What did they do? Seriously, what did you do? Just contraband. Nothing too problematic. Interesting that he wanted weapons. It is interesting to note that he did want weapons. It could mean he's a little bit more dangerous than maybe he seems because he possibly considered the need for them. But it also just covers the defense need, so hopefully that's all it is. They were covering their defense need. I mean, mostly it seems the 10 guards we have now should continue to do us quite well. Let's put it on a bit faster speed here. Ooh, those extra prisoners are going to start turning up. And yeah, there, we don't quite have the cells to... Seriously, you can't get through there? Wow. Okay, we may have to babysit this a bit. Hold on, actually, okay, firstly, the prisoners arrived. 21 turning up tomorrow? I don't think so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to deployment, going to go to unlocked, and I'm going to unlock this whole area. I don't know exactly what that will do for UK. Let's go to unlock the entire cell block. We do need to probably door these off at some point. But in the meantime, all the doors here will be locked open, so easy movement. Right, prisoners there. Why? He's normal security. Why is he normal security? What just happened? Why did we let in 8 normal security? It was supposed to be like 20 minsec, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Have I gone crazy? Oh no, there's more than 8. But they're also normal security. And that one's fearless. Jonathan Setbus Metneski, something like that, convicted of killing a bar full of hipsters because he could not make them see how much they were truly terrible people. Finding his favourite bar invaded, he locked them inside until hunger and or stupidity drove them to cannibalism. 42 dead. Alternatively, aggravated vehicle theft is what the police actually charged him with. And he is fearless, is not intimidated by the sight of armed guards and is less likely to surrender during a fight. Well, he'll probably get himself killed then. Okay, right, that's a problem. we're not actually set out for normal sec. This is a very lax area. This is not a very secure area, and these could be dangerous people. Let's have a look at the contraband. Now this actually demonstrates the ones we know about, the experience reputations we know about. If we use confidential informants, then we can potentially learn more about them. But in the meantime, we have, I think, about half of them automatically. So we have a fearless, a tough, and a strong. Tough gives him, he can withstand a lot more punishment in a fight, and possibly a hit by a taser. So that's good. And Call the Call Hall broke the rules set by his brethren. The world crushed all that was and gave back a husk who weeps his own name to the night. Okay, that's good. And he is strong, so he hits harder in fights. Okay, so, dear me, hopefully that's it. Oh, these were supposed to be minsec. These were supposed to be nice, happy, non-violent people. We need a place to lock them, aside from the holding cell. They're going in the holding cell. How is this already broken? How have I already screwed this up? Oh, even more of them. I'm screwed. I'm actually screwed. Oh, so it appears two of them have things that we just don't know about. Reputations we just don't know about. We'd have to use the confidential informant screen to figure that out. Better. Oh, we do actually have enough cells for all of them. That is interesting. So we have enough cells for them, but it does mean we're going to have minsec mixing with maxsec for a while. Hopefully this isn't a massive issue. Okay. So here's a question. Do we have, say, a big sort of central solitary system? Because right now we need 4 cells. That's quite a bit. Usually I don't normally do like a little bit at the end of the cell, but this one, this I might still want to expand that way. More likely that way, but we'll talk about that later. I think just for a change, I might do some sort of central solitary thing, just to be a bit different. So let's plan out a basic thing here. Oh no! Firstly, let's plan out a regime for the normal sec prisoners. Now, what we can do is quite interesting. Is firstly, let's just let's just cancel everything so we can freely. They do need to make this a bit tighter. If I have any complaints about this game, and it just means very few of those, this screen, the clicking needs to be a bit tighter. So we need to make sure they mix with the minimum security as little as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure they eat before, shower after. You can stay locked up during that time. They can work during that time. Be locked in the yard during that time. Go back to work, eat. Oh dear. I really don't ever want them mixing, but that might have to do there. Okay, we've got them mostly split up. That's about as good as I think I can do right now. Maybe we'll make that free time just to make them a little happier. Yeah, okay, that'll have to do. That's about as divided as I can make them. We'll have to watch them and see how that actually ends up going. We're also going to have to make sure we actually finally deploy a guard to the shower, to the canteen, to the holding... not to the holding cell, we don't need that. And to the common room, and one to that whole cell block. Just to make sure we always have the places they're actually going to be guarded. I'm also going to hire a couple more cooks. We will need them. And then we'll go back to planning that solitary area I was going to make. So solitary only needs a single space surrounded by walls. So that's all it technically needs. So like a door there and a space there. We can make it a bit bigger. We can go a bit fancy with it. So why don't we do Let's go crazy. Let's do 3. I want the solitary to be truly spectacular looking. So that would allow us to have 6 solitary prisoners at a time. Is that how I want to do this? No, it isn't. If I'm going to do this crazy big prison with one centralised solitary system, I think it's going to have to be a bit more compact. So if I put doors here, they can have 2 spaces, maybe put a toilet in there just so they have at least the most basic need filled. How long across is that? It's 4 across. Ooh. Probably was an easier way to do this. That will do. I think I'll probably only build maybe up to there for now. Let me just get rid of the bits we don't need. Maybe I'll just do up to here for now. Because I only really need like 4 or so, and you know, it's a bit, it'd be a bit costly. Solitary doors are very expensive, So we'll just make that for now. We still need to hook up the water apparently. Did I not do this? Is this something I lost in a crash without realising? Feels like it is. Apologies for that. But it's a very minor detail that we have to refill in here. I'm sure they've found toilets somewhere to use. We have the holding cell over there they could use. Okay, so Grey, the Minsec are on free time, and they're choosing to just sit around. And the others are on work. Unfortunately, we don't really have any work for them to do right now, so frankly, not much is happening. Am I missing anything? I'm not. Okay, so apart from a couple of tiny details, everything does seem to be back to where it should be. Oh, we also need electricity, don't we? Does tend to help. Okay. Fog of war for some reason. Are we still dragging prisoners in? We are. Full green. Nothing interesting about you, really. You're in here for... you do have a violent past. Interesting to note, he's in here for fairly middling crimes. He does have a violent past that could very well reflect his behaviour in this prison. Or it could do nothing. I don't know. I haven't theory crafted this entire game. I've got a reasonable idea, and I'd like to think most of it works how you'd imagine it to work, but you know, it's a video game at the end of the day. But let's go crazy and assume, what the hell is Carlos Coe P, who appears to go purely by the name P. Closed to new inmates, that's probably for the best. We apparently could take 10 more. Now if I definitely open it up to Minsec, that would ask for 21. Now what I can do is I can make sure that the Minsec, now I can make sure that the normal sec, the general population I should probably say, get the cells, because Minsec are less likely to cause a fuss if they don't get cells. But I may need to start just building the next wing. I didn't really want to though. What I actually wanted to do was well, have a nice stable Minsec that's quite well built up. Should we get moving on? We need to do other things. Crack down on drugs, not yet. Maybe. On guards? No, we don't need those already. So we'll get the crackdown on drugs, but we won't actually use it. We don't need it just yet. But they will find a couple of narcotics now and then. Let's go with... Shall we start on the education? I think we shall. So, education, we need a good-sized classroom, preferably 2, though there's a lot of work time we've got set out, so 1 should do it. Let's have a look now. So I put 3 space, 1, 2, 3. And we can make a decent sized room there. Have that go down. Maybe make it that big. So classrooms do have to be reasonably sized. The bigger, the more people they can fit. So the wall will have to go like that. 1, 2, 3. Have a building like that, and maybe another building that goes off there. Not sure what that could be. That could be the workshop. What rooms do we need? Hold on. So one of these is a classroom, definitely. Also, we need to unlock education and prison labour while I'm at it. As long as I'm spending money, let's get the dogs and the armory. There's one of the grants that allows for that. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a classroom. This is going to be the workshop. This is going to be the laundry. Yeah, that works. Mixture laundry cleaning cupboard. Okay, yep, that works. That all works very nicely. So let's set out. Hold on, do we have that built? We do not have that built. Let's not give the workers too much, shall we? So right, that needs a door. That needs a jail door. It's quite serious. I forget. Just putting a door in work. I think it does. There's something weird. There used to be something weird relating to where exactly the foundation was placed. Ah, no, it's done it. It's only gone and done it. Okay, well, we'll have to put a jail door in there, and then we'll just dismantle that when necessary, which will be shortly. See, little thing, again, something that would be quite nice to fix. If I demolish this wall, I think that would have freed up this foundation. Putting a door in apparently doesn't. Incidentally, that door is just jammed open. Will the workmen please come and finish this off? Dear me. Where are my workmen? What could they possibly be doing right now? Oh, also, deployment. Let's just clear the unlock, and that's good. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, so doors put in there, which counts as the edge. And so now it finishes. Unfortunately, also put those walls in, which is highly annoying. Oh dear. Okay, dismantle that door and demolish those 2 walls. Put in those 4 walls. Then we'll give it a moment. Okay, solitary is going to be there, it's going to be there, it's going to be there, there, and there. Let's give them a bit longer. Ooh, I might do a shake. No. See, I'm not as. I'd quite like to do a shakedown to possibly complete the crackdown on drugs, or at least get a good way towards it. But that would be quite dangerous, to be honest. Because medium security prisoners, they're quite likely to be not terribly happy with random checks. So, I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't feel like angering them right this particular second. This is going to need some lights. The lights haven't been put in quite properly. And it's going to need solitary doors, which are 500 apiece. Don't think they even need to technically be solitary doors, but for the sake of looking proper, stick them in there. Let's get rid of that planning. Just looks messy. And we're finally going to be able to get through our solitary people. Dear, you really shouldn't let people sit in requiring solitary for too long. See this guy? He has got all of the problems. All of the problems. He's his bladder, his sleep, his food, his alcohol requirement. He might misconduct was intoxication. He actually needs he probably needs some alcoholics group therapy. 6 in the queue. We have 6 alcoholics. Come on. Led by a psychologist in a common room. Okay, you know what? Let's queue that up now. From 10 to 12 AM every single day, the therapist, the psychologist, that dude, will go to the common room and hopefully this common room, and we'll run 10 sessions of the 20 things and $200 a session. Dear me. Well, if it gets them not intoxicated, let's just do it. Let's do this properly. All right, so Minsec are showering. And the ones that are allowed. Canteen. Did I misclick, or am I actually just a massive moron? Oh no, look, it's right next to it. So yeah, a bit of both still. Right, that light can get dismantled. Okay, let's deploy a guard there because we're gonna need one. Let's hire another 5 guards because we're gonna need them. We do have another 21 prisoners coming in 30 minutes, all Minsec. Please God, let them all be Minsec, otherwise this is going to turn out to be the normal sec rooms. Yeah, so let's get these rooms set out. We'll deal with doors for those in a bit. Gardener's really trying to clean up in front of that truck. Okay, 8 minutes. Please, please, please do it right this time. I really can't deal with more medium sec. I haven't set it out right. Hey! Yes, some people's families come to visit, and we've just got a load of invented microtransactions. You're going to Supermax, you're getting murdered by him. No, he's not. Well, it could be. That'd be fun. Okay, let's go contraband. Let's go informants. Good, good. Nothing dangerous on them. Bit of something dangerous on these. Now, potentially, because these guys are in solitary, if they're in there long enough, they might pop up on the screen as potential CIs. Now, we'll be quite interested in doing that purely because I want to know what the additional traits here are. I need to know if there is a volatile person. Now, volatile is a new trait added. That essentially means at any moment they will flip a shit and just start going to town or whatever is nearby. And frankly, I could do with knowing if that's a thing we need to deal with. I mean, personally, I'm actually highly considering anybody with volatile. Maybe I just move them to my Supermax wing. They may not be the most murderous person in the world, but if they're willing to kick off at any given moment, maybe they need extra guards near them. Just saying. But for now, we'll deal with it. So, that's the classroom. That can just have doors and not... Alright, game crashed. Well, bound to happen eventually. Apparently around the same mark as my videos. So, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next time.